Does this image look real to you? How about this? Or this one? Or this? These are probably some of the images that you would think of when you are imagining a future dystopia. Or what would society look like in the year 3000? But what if I tell you, these are all works that came from the brain of a single man? Don't believe me? Let me tell you all about him.
The Spanish architect, artist, and structural engineer Santiago Calatrava is recognized for his avant-garde creations. His works are noted for their combination of function and form, as well as for their use of dynamic shapes and structures. He is regarded as one of the century's most important architects. From the City of Arts and Sciences in Valencia, Spain, to the Milwaukee Art Museum in the United States, Calatrava has created a wide range of projects. His sculptures stand out for their inventive use of materials, including steel and glass, as well as their distinctive sculptural shapes. His creations are frequently complimented for their elegance and originality.
The word architecture, particularly in the history of architecture, is something enormous abstract. It's probably from all the arts, and I deeply consider architecture as an art, the most abstract of all of them, simply because it nourishes itself from all the disciplines. I always consider the architecture as an art, like painting, sculpting, dance, or music, or whatever. And like I say, probably the most difficult to reach in terms of the preparation you need in order to deliver something which is coherent.
Calatrava is known for his inventive use of materials like steel and glass, as well as his distinctive sculptural shapes, which frequently define his work. His creations are frequently lauded for their elegance, originality, and seamless fusion of form and function. Calatrava's designs frequently imitate organic shapes like trees and flowers, which is why his style is frequently referred to as organic. Calatrava usually utilizes dynamic shapes and structures in his works, which are heavily influenced by the human body. He often uses curved lines and shapes in his artwork, which frequently creates the appearance of movement. Curved steel and glass, as well as the utilization of light and shadows, are frequently used to accomplish this. Calatrava is an architect who finds the idea of movement in sculptures and structures to be fascinating. He has often attempted, with varying of degrees of success, to incorporate the notion of the adaptability of buildings into several of his projects. He finds inspiration for his paintings and sculptures in the shapes and motions of the people and animals, as well as in flowers and trees. Calatrava's futuristic designs have revolutionized the usage of steel and concrete in architecture.
Here in Iloilo City, we have a unique infrastructure that in a way incorporates the design of Santiago Calatrava. But before that, let's give you a small overview of Iloilo City, a vibrant and bustling city located in the heart of the Philippines, also known as the City of Love in Western Visayas. It is an exciting destination for both locals and tourists, boasting a unique culture and plethora of activities to explore. The city is full of life and energy, with a variety of restaurants, cafes, and shops to explore. From the quaint local markets to modern shopping malls, there is something for everyone to enjoy. With the country's long history of being colonized, culture, and architecture. This place has been significantly influenced by foreign design.
Here in Iloilo City, there are tens or hundreds of different forms of architecture that can be found anywhere. From the preserved relics of the past that can be national heritage to modern sculptures and infrastructures that are fueled by technology.
Each place has their own unique story to tell, but there's one architecture here in the city that really caught our eye, and that is the Iloilo Convention Center.
This building really stood out from the rest of Iloilo City because of its unique shape and form.
According to Willie Coscuela, the creator of ICC or Iloilo Convention Center, the inspiration for the design of the structure came from the colorful sails dancing to the wind and the beat of the surf during the Pararigata Festival.
This architecture style resembles the architecture of Santiago, Calatrava. Santiago Calatrava is an architecture that finds movement in the structures and paintings very fascinating.
He has often attempted, with varying degrees of success, to incorporate the notion of the adaptability of buildings into several of his projects.
He finds inspiration for his paintings and sculptures in the shapes and motions of people and animals, as well as in the flowers and trees. Calatrava's futuristic designs have revolutionized the usage of steel and concrete in architecture, and it can be seen by how his design philosophy has greatly influenced all the other artists around the world. With that, our friends, we'll end our video with a famous quote from Calatrava himself. The architect is not only the director, but he is the composer. And as a composer, the architect brings a sense of creativity to each building. We hope you learned something today, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!